I put custom hand-wound pickups in my Jazzmaster. How do they sound? Hi there folks, welcome to Dunzy's Guitar World. Yes, indeed, that's what today's video is all about. I put custom hand-wound pickups from Creamery Pickups here in the UK in my Jazzmaster. So let's look at that very Jazzmaster. Here it is, a very lovely specimen, I'm sure you'll agree. So this is a bit of a parts caster. I guess this is a body from a Fender 250s Jazzmaster, and the neck is from the Troy Lewin Jazzmaster. So I bought these two separate. I have put a new pickguard on as well, and these are the pickups. First of all, these pickups sound great with a bit of fuzz. This is a Fender amp, clean, and then I'm kicking on the old Joyo Hot Witch. Rocking, indie rocking. So how easy is it to change the pickups in a Jazzmaster? Well, there are 17 screws which you need to take out from the pickguard and from these two controls up here for the bass circuit. Now I only had to change two wires, or solder two wires. The bridge, so the neck pickup, goes up here to rhythm circuit, so I had to do one solder there, and then the bridge pickup is going here. There's obviously wires connecting them all, but it really was only four solder joints, I think it was. So the two lead wires and the two earth wires going onto the back of this pot. So it probably took me about, I guess, about an hour to do the whole thing, and it was up and running. So how do they sound? Well, when I got the guitar, it had this scratch plate. So I have done a sound comparison. When you see this guitar with this scratch plate, that is the stock Fender Pickups 50s pickups. And when you're hearing sound and the guitar on screen has that pickguard, that means it is the Creamery Pickups that are in it. So let's hear some clean sounds, a comparison between this pickguard and that pickguard. So did you hear a big difference there? Do you think it's worth changing these pickups? I think there's more of a difference in the stock pickups and these Creamery ones when you use a bit more gain. So let's hear a couple of other samples comparing the stock pickups with the Creamery pickups with more gain. So I think the Creamery pickups are a bit ballsier. I'm not sure if I can say that on the internet in 2026, but yes, I think they sound a bit ballsier. So let's look at the specs of these pickups, some more detail on them. So these are the Alt-88 Jazzmaster pickups, which are hand wound by Jamie at Creamery Pickups in the UK. So I have Creamery pickups in my Jaguar and I really like them, and these are the same sort of ones. They're higher output than the stock pickups and they're more sort of mid-focused. In fact, that's the very name of these pickups. They are indeed called the Alt-88 mid-range. So as it says here, loud, quiet loud, fatter, fuller with more mid-range, designed for more indie alternative styles and sounds. And I think they are very good when you're hitting the amp with a bit more gain, or if you're using a fuzz pedal or something like that. I think they're really good, and I think they're much better than the stock pickups which come with them. So the pickups, including delivery in the UK, were £200, which I think is pretty good value considering these are hand wound for you. You know, I don't think Jamie has these in stock. There's normally a 3 or 4 week wait time to get these. So the ones that you get are the ones that he's made specifically for you. Now I would state this is not a sponsored video. I did not get any discount on these pickups. I just so happened to really like the Creamery pickups which were in my Jaguar, and I thought, yes, I'm going to go for the same kind of pickups for my Jazzmaster. So am I happy with them? I am indeed. I'm very, very happy with them. I've not been to rehearsal yet, so I haven't tried them in battle conditions, but I think through a loud amp with a bit of fuzz, a bit of overdrive, I think these will be really, really something to behold. I'm really pleased with them. So for the final part of the video, I just put a few chords together, I think maybe 4 chords, and then recorded various levels of gain with this. Now I have not used the rhythm circuit in this video. I have never used the rhythm circuit on my Jazzmaster. I know that some people do, but it's not something that I do. So although it is wired in, the only time I ever use this is for like a kill switch. So there you go, folks. That is a Fender Ventera 2 50s Jazzmaster with upgraded Creamery Alt-88 Jazzmaster mid-range pickups and a new pickguard, and it has a Troy Van Leeuwen neck on it as well, so it's a parts caster. But I think it looks really cool, and I think with these pickups it sounds really cool as well. Yeah, I'm pleased with it. Oh, and one other thing, in case you're wondering what this is, I found that the overtones that you get from the strings behind the bridge on Jazzmasters sometimes is a bit too ringy for me. So this is just a tiny little bit of, you know, the wire that comes when you buy a guitar lead. That's what comes in there. But I've just put that in there, and I think it cuts down the extraneous overtones. So there you go. That was just as an aside. As ever, folks, it's a privilege and a pleasure bringing you content on Dunsi's Guitar World and my lovely Jazzmaster. Cheers for now.